What is happening? It is me again. And that guy right there, Levon, been uptight all day because I've been on the phone all day trying to help my gal Sherri out with her situation. Look at him just pacing, boy. Pacing back and forth. I've been on the phone all day trying to help Sherri out with her situation. Here's an update for y'all that had not seen my video earlier. My gal Sherri, my wife, went to St. Louis to see her oldest boy who's in physical rehab after surgery, and her damn car broke down. She got stranded in St. Louis last night, had to get a motel, got her car to the shop today. They was able to squeeze it in long enough to diagnose it, and this is the craziest shit ever. I've never, ever heard of this happening before. The little metal hook piece at the end of the spark plug in cylinder number 1 cracked and broke off and fell down in there and landed on top of the valve, and the valve smashed it and jacked the valve up. So it went from being a bad spark plug to a valve job. Now, hopefully, it did not mess up the cylinder. It will be the difference between a 15 to 2500. Well, it's at the dealer at a Subaru dealership, so it'll be probably about 2500 for the valve job, or $5,000 if they've got to do the head and the valve job. So keep your fingers crossed. The way it sounded, that little piece just got smashed right onto the top of the valve, and if that's all the damage that it did, then they can swap that valve out and get things adjusted back into place. It should be good to go. We will find out. The car gets taken to the dealership first thing in the morning. Sherri is now at my mom's house in Bethalto. She got an Uber from the shop where her car is at over to mom's. She's going to spend the night there. A friend of the family is going to pick her up in the morning and take her out to Alton to Enterprise to pick up a rental car. And then she's going to drive home, and the tow company is going to pick the car up from the shop that it's at and deliver it over to the dealership there in St. Louis. And she's going to come home and, yeah, get some work days in and get caught up on her work. And it'll probably be ready by the weekend. We'll have to take a trip back up there. So my neck has been really bad here in the last couple weeks. Otherwise, I'd have went and got her today and brought her home and then took her back when her car was ready. But that is a 10-hour round trip that I can only handle one of in a week. So while I can save her the money later on in the week and take her up there to get her car, I can't do it twice, man. My shoulder and my neck, I don't think I'd be able to make that second trip. So I'm going to save myself for the return trip up there, and when her car's done, hopefully maybe this weekend, we'll go up there and get it. She has talked to the car lot, the dealership where she bought the car. It's under warranty. She's got a claim filed with the warranty department. And yeah, I mean, that is just absolutely, that they cover like $160 an hour worth of labor. You know, $160 an hour labor is what they cover on it. So however many hours it takes, they'll cover $160 an hour. And then she'll be stuck with whatever, you know, being at a Subaru dealership, it's liable to be 180, you know, $200 an hour, something ridiculous. So it's going to cost her, but as long as it's just a valve job, everything will work out all right. But man, keep your fingers crossed. The important thing is we're going to get her home tomorrow. She'll leave out of Alton about 10:30, and she'll be pulling into Branson before the Enterprise closes, probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock if she takes her time. And I'll pick her up there, and we'll just get that part over with. And then start prepping for the money part of it. You know, she's going to have to pay for it. She's never had a warranty on a car before like this. She's going to have to pay for it up front and get reimbursed for it. So we got to make sure the money's in place to do that for when the car is ready and everything. But she's safe. That's the important thing, and I'm glad she's at Mom's house and not staying another night in St. Louis, because I hate that. I hate that. She was over in Maplewood off of Big Bend. I don't know what that area looks like, man, but it's St. Louis. So anyway, she's back at Mom's tonight. Gonna get her some Chinese food or something. I appreciate all the prayers for her. Man, I just felt like my hand was tied with this whole situation. Really was. You know, when you break down like that, you got no choice but to shelter in place and get the ball rolling on getting it taken care of. You know, I mean, best case scenario, maybe she might have been able to stay one more night up there and then it be ready and drive it home the next day. Well, that didn't happen, you know. So hopefully it'll be ready by this weekend. But ultimately, once she gets home and it's safe at the Subaru dealership there in St. Louis, it can wait until we can get up there. I don't think she needs to take any more time off work to deal with this situation. So if we don't get it this weekend, maybe we'll go get it the next weekend. We'll just have to see how things work out. If it's just a valve job, I totally expect that they'll have it done by the weekend. We will see. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a good one. Bye.